Well, hello once again, one and all, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. On our last exciting episode, on our first case, we dealt with the cat fight of Mia versus Dahlia. And why that went down is anybody's guess. But this time, things are different. This time we are going to be in the present because our next exciting case deals with the present and some recurring characters from the last couple of games will be shown here. As we go into the case of the stolen turnabout. So let's begin, shall we? With Episode 2, The Stolen Turnabout. The time is 1 a.m.
Detective, we made it! Whew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, you said it, pal! It must have been a rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check?
Oh! We've been had! Loophole on the third... Oh, wait.
All front! Guards! Turn on searchlights!
Better luck next time, gentlemen. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. I am the night. We shall meet again when the next moon is full.
October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright and Company law offices.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Are you listening to me? You can claim to all later. This is important.
What are you freaking about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Curly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls! You haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this, some kind of poster? Kurain Village. Isn't that...
That's right, that's our hometown. Pretty in mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Queen exhibit doesn't exactly start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same night, different day. This young lady here is my Faye. The younger sister of Mia Faye. My friend, veteran, and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then...
I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for a true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
You, Slim. And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Kurang Village is the home of the mysterious Kurang channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurang School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright.
Mr. Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. So we get the treasure exhibit poster. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lord Lee Taylor, Main Exhibit Hall. Lord Lee Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit. I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah. You can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even had the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Thingman Star Room. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. To the basement. October 11th, Lowly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep. This is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Yeah, of course, dear. This is not the Tower Druaga. It's much more scarier than that. Nor is it the Deadly Towers. It's much more scarier than that. Nor is it Air. Or Pepsi Man. Moving on. Oh. Mr. Wright.
A monster! Is you a Wright?
A monster? Good evening. It's good to see you again.
How?
You? I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello? She a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. Yes, you are. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning of... I gotta read this again. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. Yeah, she's wearing black. Yum yum. So, this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. And if we can pan to our right, yeah, see that right over there? Mm-hmm. But let's pan back over to our left and see that fine piece of work right there. So let's get some info, shall we? Start with you. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Damn, chill out, Sheena. Why are you spazzing out on me?
What?
Sheena.
I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Sheena.
Missing Mike, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
What the hell? Please, Maya. Don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. In Justice for All. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. That's a relief. Lord Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Price? The finest museums! Yes, I did. Yes, really wonderful.
So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. They're paid $2.50 an hour. Yes, folks, $2.50 an hour. They are very highly trained professionals. That sounds good. So what is with? That sounds good. So what's with that face she's making? Yeah, about that face you're making. I'm gonna look over here while you are spazzing out. Now, if you see right here, we take a look at this and we examine this thing. This thing that looks like Amaterasu.
Missy Mike, take a look next to the door. That's Missy Gamey, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the grain channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue is unknown from one of the training halls of the Faye ranch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. So we get Amy Faye's golden statue out of here, and moving on. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Oh man, that came from Gil Staberson, I remember.
Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I ever seen this statue.
That thing is the crane Shichichio. It's a ceremonial sword. Yes, that's right. I said it. Shichi Shito. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. No, it's been crafted from Taito. I remember it well.
Aw, Fooey, I wanted to cut something.
Damn it, Sheena! What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Ooh, I look so good. Dying, sounds so fancy. Ah, the kid rich!
Pearly,
It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill of a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid dinner for me.
shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Writing Company offices.
Aunt, this is terrible! What? You clean the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was that it was work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask.
Mask the Mask.
According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Master Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Korean secret art was stolen!
What? Well, let's get some info, shall we? Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely the soul of Mystic Amy, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy on it, written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, really? Well, it's best that there are some things best left unsaid when you see Mr. Nick.
I don't know about that. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean Village, my hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. So the sacred urn is added to the record. Okay, the toilet's shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean by Mr. Nick? Your beloved Missing Maya treasure has been stolen. Doesn't it even bother you?
I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how.
The village is Missing Maya. She's a future matriarch of the Korean School of Channeling. No one talk about Missing Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay. I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Is it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this! Yeah, I get the second urn back.
But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer.
There's nothing to do with this! If you're a real gentleman, you will find your fight and have Mystic Maya.
Oh, man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale and image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask.
Master. Last year's incident.
Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested in Italy.
Don't remind me. 1 year ago, I remember playing this game. Actually, the murder happened in Korean Village. A man was killed during one of my spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Missy Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember this urn used to say Amy on it. Until that happened. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into 1,000,000 pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts spelling either.
And she's only 9 years old. Neglected! Anyway, this is how her glowing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one noticed this until now. A whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Well,
Let's roll out to the main exhibition hall. October 12th, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibition hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, looks pretty much like the same as it did last night. Bad guy,
Hey! You can't poke around here, pal! Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no. Not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? It's not my fault. Dick. I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that! What are you doing around here? Hey,
I asked you first. Why are you here
All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up for it?
No!
Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name's Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
He's a double negative! Detective Dick, yo. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Welp. What happened?
Mr. Detective Dick. Can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. Just this Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the sacred urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Master Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys a light. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from the guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. The urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy! It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal! It's on one case against a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective.
He is detective?
Oh God, it's from Acme, isn't it?
Yeah, about Master Mask.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Master Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
I thought it was the hottest thing since Pepsi.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask.
So he's some kind of master disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. That guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? You mentioned that on TV. About this ace detective. So, why did you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by yourself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout, but none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
Well, Mr. Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, hmm? That calling card, sir. So what's this calling card?
Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
What's this mark on the front?
That's Master Ma's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark.
All of his calling cards have got it on them.
But they didn't mention that on the newsflash.
Do they ever mention anything important on the newsflash? No, they don't. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card's real or not is by the symbol. So we get the calling card.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
I don't really want to work that hard and have like 5 million other Pookie Izzy 7s out there. You know, that'd be weird. Thanks, I guess. Welp. I think we should move on to another end. We should go out to the basement, what do you say? October 12th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse.
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence! No! I see. It's all becoming clear!
What do you see?
Unsavory! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced or trained. Am I wrong? Hey, Zenigata. You are a douchebag yourself.
Yikes, that's scary! How'd you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. Besides, I read the script. Game logic, yeah. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. Right.
What is he talking about? Like he make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Hatme! Look at me! Ace Detective. Hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Faye. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm Missy Maya's cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Well, what do you know? Mr. Ace Detective? So, are you really as famous as you say? Of course, Loyal, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me.
Look at me! I am Lupin the Third. Master Mouse arch enemy. The ace detective said he got. Look at me! At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom over this grand city. They are Lubu and Tadakatsu Honda. Oh, wait. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this victim since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his family to serve someone else's name. I even returned the target of this tyranny, the portrait of Maginum, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People of Town segment. They said that the museum that gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Yeah, about Master Mask.
Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mouse. And keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds?
Yes, Senegata. Yeah, like that.
That's nice. Here in the bowels of this storm, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see.
Eh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Orly Taylor. Naturally, wherever the mouse goes, you will find at me, laying his elegant traps.
So you're Fred Jones. Elegant traps, more like the mask out elegance you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. How about the night of the crime, sir? Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mouse calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
The calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so ace detective that I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mouse get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
Precisely! Even the girls on duty here were unaware of my presence.
I was hiding in a box, a cardboard box. I was named Solid Snake, Metal Gear. Indeed. To fool your enemies first, you must fool your friends, in my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive.
But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. And nevertheless, the secret end disappeared! But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I know the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own steakhouse, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though on one team... On one...
That sounds so wrong.
So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors that night, our precious air still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. Well, I got something to show you, Mr. Zenigata. Pinocchio. Here. Master Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive. But I would expect nothing less from my arch rival.
I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information.
Well, we've got his lawyer and his spirit medium and his cousin apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. Well, Sir Liam,
I've been told that you two are pursuing a mysterious thief.
well, I'm not sure I was...
That's right! We gotta find the secret no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return them to my office.
To my Office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency.
I thought it was Acme.
Office of Earthly Delights?
That sounds so dirty. So very dirty. More dirtier than air. More dirtier than Chaka. More dirtier than great greed.
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Wait a minute!
He's gone.
2 seconds later. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Well, we see 2 important pieces of evidence right here. One being this. That pathetic-looking one box.
That's the box that had the secret in it!
Don't touch it! There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
It was so hard to make that box.
You made that box just for a box?
Maya? What's that supposed to mean? Aaron has always been understand in the whiny way of Fame Manor. So there's no box suitable for Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd been better if Master Math had taken a box too. And even more so, this.
Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrew say he was called again?
Shishishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
1 hit 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it sell like hotcakes. And there's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing in all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't it Mr. Gamey holding it last night?
And another thing, the sword wasn't bent like last night like it is now. You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I won't expect any less from my little Ace Apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Aha, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Acme smashed Master Mouse with it. Like this.
Ah! What the hell?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
And so we get the bent Shishishito. Yeah, that's right. Shishishito. Well, there's something else we do need to check. And that is this computer screen right here.
Hey, Pearly, you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I heard those. It has such a cool name.
Looks like this computer's for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
Probably a trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Master Mouse.
Let me see. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. So we get some camera data. Another thing we had to check is, well, the statue. So what we need to do is to pan ourselves right over here and check this out.
Look at what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that.
Well, I wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color. That's outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well, then you should have it cleaned up before it dry, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was split. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain.
You're right. I wonder what it could be.
Spelled what I meant to say. And let's check this again.
The statue of Mr. Gamey is so cool. I want a ghost statue myself. I could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Wright and Company! How about a ghost statue of me?
Oh, Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mr. Gamey. Was this where it was last night?
No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Polly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. And the statue has been updated. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to stop right here in the next part. We're going back upstairs just to see what the hell is going on when more of case number 2 returns right after this.